I'm Knoxef, and today I'll be talking about the brand new Java 1.17 edition Minecraft update, the Caves and Cliffs update. So to talk about the update in an organized way, I'll be ranking each one of these features in a line, from 1 all the way to number 24. So let's get the ball rolling from a big push by the azalea bushes, roots and leaves right here. So this one goes quite far, all the way down at 20. I really like the look of the new azalea bushes, and the reason it's so low is because there are so many amazing features that the decent features like this just get overshadowed. Amethyst. So, this one could be good, but the way it's looking now, there isn't much use. I mean, it looks kind of cool, but it's really quite similar to the azalea. There's simply not much use. This goes right above it at 19. Copper. So, this is a bit of a feature, and I put it below the azalea at 21. I don't really like the look, and that might just be because it's programmer art, but I don't really like how it looks, and I don't think anyone has ever asked for a new wall. One positive is that I love how it changes over time to green. It's a really interesting feature that makes it unique to all the other ores in Minecraft. Clay pots. So this one is really quite low, and this is nothing against the pots. I just really don't like the whole archaeology of it. It doesn't feel like vanilla. It feels too much of a mod. It doesn't feel vanilla at the moment in development. This one is placed at 23 out of 24. Below that is. So, I really love this feature, and it really makes the Lush Caves look 100 times better, and it's one of the first reusable light sources. I really like the look, and it's one of the first underground food sources. Solid 11 out of 24. Drip leaf plant. I'm quite excited for this to come out. I'm a parkour fan, and I'm excited about this plant, and it has a very interesting game design, and I'm excited to use this in terraforming, because I think it might fit in very well in earthy builds. Solid 14 out of 24. So, moss. So I'm lumping all the moss blocks into here. For example, moss, moss blanket, root blocks, blossom, everything. So I'm very excited to use these in the builds. It'll be perfect for jungly, dirty builds, and will fit perfect in with the green gradient, or a textured custom grass. This one gets a 15. Deep dark. Okay, so this new biome looks absolutely amazing. It's creepy, it's awesome, it's creepily awesome. I am mega excited for this new biome, and I think that the sculk blocks really add to the biome. This is personally one of my favorite new biomes coming out, an outstanding 4. Sculk sensors. So, this one has an enormous tipping point. This could be completely unbalanced, or it could be awesome. I trust Mojang Studios to do a good job with the sculk sensor, and it looks really cool. I bet you've heard all over the internet rejoicing about wireless redstone, and I guess I am too. A 6. To celebrate its potential. I'm trusting Mojang can make this very balanced, otherwise there might be a few issues. Moving on, we have the stalagmite and slag ties. Okay, so these are awesome. They are a bit non-vanilla, and I really get the modded vibe from these, but I think the artists did a good job making them seem vanilla. I'm very excited for using them in traps and mob grinders. They look amazing, and they deserve a very respectable 13. Lightning. So, I've never had a build hit by lightning, but I can see how this is useful. In Minecraft Live, Jeb was talking about all the bad things that happen are because of you, the player, and lightning was one of the only exceptions, but now that's fixed by the lightning rod, so I think this rod deserves its spot at 12. Nobody asked for Axel women. Nobody needed them. Nobody asked. They just came out of the blue. That was a mistake. On our part, we definitely should have been asking for the Axel. They are so cute, and I absolutely adore them. They look very powerful and really flesh out the Lush Caves. A very nice 9 gets awarded to them. The brush. So, this one goes on the opposite side of the unexpected spectrum. Comes the brush. I have nothing personal with the brush, it's just so unvanilla. It's the kind of thing you'd see in a mod. Honestly, unless the developers really put in a lot of effort, I think it just won't fit into vanilla. I'm sorry, but this gets a pretty bad 22. Bundles. So let's go back to the thing that we like again, and this is bundles. Although they are pretty unvanilla, they are still amazing, and the bundles are the perfect solution to inventory management. A huge hats off to the whole entire team of Mojang for a brilliant solution for a difficult problem. So this gets a 2. To see what gets in first place, keep on watching. Telescopes. Okay, so I have a confession to make. I use Optify, and that means it already has a zoom feature. So personally, I won't be using this, but for vanilla player, this is quite a good addition. Although the vignette will get quite annoying, I still think it's a good addition. A nice solid 16. So, the glow squid. If you're wondering what the last thing all the way at the bottom, the 24 is, you have found your answer. Glow squid. I get that this was a community vote, but really, you'd want to have a reskinned squid over an interesting mob for the mountains, or a cute cow that will provide a new flower. Unless this drops a new exclusive item, this deserves its abysmal spot at 24. The goat. I have nothing against the goat. I'm excited to meet the goat, and I think they're quite nice. Although, there are lots of better features, and so this goes at a decent 17. The Warden. So, if there could be any more higher spots open, then the Warden would take them. The Mojang team have outdone themselves. This blind mob is so terrifying, and everything I could have imagined. I couldn't give it anything below a preeminent 5. Lush Caves. So now we're moving into biomes. So the rest will all be biomes, and the Lush Caves are really a very impressive biome, and they are everything the community possibly could have imagined. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but the Lush Caves are a top-notch addition to Minecraft. Or should I say, a top-gem addition. 8 out of 24. The mountains. So, the other half of the update really pulls up, looking at this new mountain generation. It looks quite fun to explore, and it really makes the whole Minecraft countryside look more inviting, and instills a feeling of exploration. It really adds a lot to the game. I'm giving this one a solid 10. Approaching the end, we get to the Dripstone caves. So, I really liked the new look of these caves, and they blew me away. They look amazing to explore, and I'm excited for the summer of 2021, when I can explore all these caves, carefully of course, as these stalagmites look dangerous. This very interesting cave turns in with the sun. Archaeology Excavation. I feel like I'm kind of cheating the Archaeology Excavation stage. I really think that this is quite an interesting, randomly generated structure, but I think it's being drowned out by the actual archaeology. I prefer the excavation site a lot more than the actual archaeology, and therefore this gets a pretty bad 18. Local water levels. This one deserves its spot all the way at the top, number 3. This is so cool. I am blown away with how this looks. I'm so excited, and I can't wait to make a fishing village underwater, or on the surface in the caves. Absolutely number 3. Absolutely. So, now's the time we've all waited for. Number 1. And it can't go to anything but the better cave generation. This is really the meat of the update, and if it was just this alone, this update would still be better than the Busy Bees update. That was a joke. But no kidding, this changes the whole underground, and it makes the underground even more appeasing. In most Minecraft playthroughs, after the first 15 hours, nobody goes underground at all. But now we have a reason to, and boy is it a good reason. I have ideas running through my head like electricity. I want to make an underground fishing village, a dwarf kingdom, an underground meadow, a mining operation. Absolutely everything about this I love. I respect Mojang greatly for listening to the community, and they have delivered, and this is absolutely stunning. So, I've reserved the number 1 spot for something special, and this is it. Congratulations, Caves, you get the number 1 spot. So, this is just my opinion, and if you have a different one, then I would like to ask you to kindly state your opinion in the comments. I want to see if I hit a vein with the community. Pun intended. This is definitely one of my favorite Minecraft updates, and I really would like to thank the Minecraft developers. Although I said a few bad things about a few features, I recognize that this is an alpha build, and they may be improved on the future. But, on that note, this has been Knoxef, and see you